It is Halloween.
We can put the music. We don't need to.
No, I don't want to put the music because we're going to demonetize this joint if we do. Hello, it is Halloween. It is Halloween. It is Halloween. What movie is that from? What movie is that from?
People ain't gonna know that one.
Joe, they gonna know. Joe just watched that movie. What movie is that from?
No, they're not gonna know. People don't have this deep awareness of old movies that you do.
Yeah, y'all do. I think y'all smarter than that. Welcome back to our channel. It is Halloween, one of my favorite times of the year. And my husband indulged me this year and chose our outfits. He actually chose our costumes. So if you cannot tell, I am Rainice, and this is the sea snake. And he looks so perfect. How do you feel?
I feel like the sea snake.
Okay, Zanny. So let's just jump on in. We talking about Married at First Sight today. We came, we wanted to have fun. It was the finale, or whatever they call it, decision day. We don't have much to say because did anything happen?
No, but we do got to talk about the shit show that is Alexis and Justin.
And I really feel like this is basically what happened. Lindy and Miguel obviously said yes because they would have been idiots not to.
We knew they were going to say yes.
We knew.
Really no surprise to anybody. Literally. That was an open and shut case.
Period. There's two big things. Stasha and Nate said yes, but only after Stasha ripped him a new one for absolutely positively no reason. Yeah,
like, girl, but why is she always pleading for this affirmation? Why? Why does she need to look at, you don't give me enough credit. I'm a single woman who takes care of herself and lives by herself and pays her own bills. So you mean you're an adult? Why? Like, I don't understand. But she did this on decision day.
I don't
get it.
I don't get it, and I want to because I like her, so I want to get it, but I don't. But do I like her? I could be lying.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do I like her? I just feel like
she's making it hard. She's making it a little bit.
She's making it hard for sure. So, but I really didn't like. I really want to dig into this because I didn't like the way she said yes. I felt like, does he have some things that are going on? Yes. Is that, like, with his mom and things like that? Yes. But it almost feels weaponized. Yeah. Because what we're not talking about is the fact that you have daddy issues.
Right.
And he has yet to say that when it's obvious that the affirmation that you need from men is rooted in daddy issues.
Yes, it is. It is. And so it's the pot calling the kettle black.
And that's all I'm saying. And why is nobody else saying it?
We're tired of it. But it is weaponized. She uses it at every turn. And she has to stop that for them to be okay. She has to stop that. And she got to allow the relationship room to breathe. You know what I mean?
Just a little room.
And room to grow. Like, yeah, he's not going to be a finished product today.
Or tomorrow. Or 10 years from now.
None of us are.
Or you're just constantly growing. And I get what she's saying. Like, she's got to see something. I do understand that. But I also feel like, girl, slow down.
Please.
Slow
But she took her time to take the jabs that she wanted to take at her husband.
Which I don't feel like that's what decision day is for.
That wasn't it. It's not to air your grievances.
And it felt a little messy, and I ain't like that. Let's dig on into Lindy and Miguel.
Yeah, Lindy and Miguel said yes. I think a lot of their issues are very basic issues that we all deal with. And so did it. Their segment might have been the quickest segment, and rightfully so.
But you know whose segment was hard to watch? Kristen and Mitch.
Yeah,
and yes, we running through these. We got places to be.
Because the truth of the matter is, the bulk of the show was Alexis and Justin. So Kristen and Mitch was hard to watch because it was hella cringy
as hell.
And it was hella cringy because they let Mitch go first, and we all knew that Mitch was going to say no. And so after Mitch went and said his piece, which I don't think was a surprise to anybody, even how he said it. After he went and said his piece, she began to try to paint the picture that she also was going to say no.
We knew damn well you wasn't going to say no, sis. And that's okay, baby.
And she made it hard to watch.
I would have did the same thing. Like, I don't want to like, even though I'm coming at her like, girl, please. I would have done the same thing as well. I would have been like, oh, well, fuck it, then I'm saying no too.
But the way she just kept going, like she kept it going, and everybody, even Mitch is sitting there like,
yeah, it was
like, girl, it was like it took me back to middle school, like having to do a book report on a book I didn't read. And so I'm just rambling like, well, you know, I think,
oh my God, Joe really used to do that, yo.
Seriously. Like, it was just like,
even I would be there like, did this motherfucker read this book?
Clearly, Kristen didn't read the book. Like, stop talking, sis.
Yeah.
It's okay. We all know you were going to say yes.
But she has to have these like grand moments. And I don't know. I'm a Virgo too. And I guess I can get that way too. But watching it on somebody else is just tough.
It's hard.
It is tough, Kristen Pudding.
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
So let's talk about, even though I really think Mitch should have said yes, and I don't know why. No. The reason why I think Mitch should have said yes is because Kristen was going to say yes. If Kristen said no, I would have wanted Mitch to say no. Does that make sense?
But I think we can both agree that Kristen and Mitch both should have said no. It was just not a match.
It meant no.
And yeah, it wasn't a match.
It meant no because she said no, but she ain't mean it.
Yeah.
So Alexis.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you go.
Yeah.
It was clear she didn't mean it because they went to another scene where then she does this very awkward, well, I'm leaving the door open, and then gets mad at him for closing the door and being very blunt about it. Like, no, you don't need to leave the door open. Like, you can close the door.
Do y'all be doing this with men?
I hope not.
I want y'all to know, all the women out there, you are the prize. Period. These men used to hunt. They used to build homes with their bare hands.
That's right.
For women. For the baddest bitch. Like, you are the prize. I just cannot. I feel like Nikki. You know how Nikki be like pausing. Yeah,
Nikki
that's how
be yelling
feel.
the whole time.
I feel like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? I just feel like,
it was
girl,
so bad.
How could you ever? The way I would have read him for filth I would have read his ancestors. It would have been so bad. I'd have owed them reparations.
But you wouldn't have ever been in a position to even need to do that because there's no way that after this man very nicely let you down.
Never. Also never
sat up there and said to you, you wouldn't have sat up there and then proverbially threw yourself at him.
Never.
Again, in the company of people. And then she was mad that he like swerved it in the company of people. Like, you threw this out here in this big group. Nobody opened the door for you to even say this stuff, Kristen.
Girl,
you volunteered this information.
Quite literally.
And everybody is sitting here like, what is she saying?
Nothing. She was saying absolutely nothing, and it was very hard to watch, and it was hard to watch her be rejected. But what was more hard to watch was Alexis and Justin. Have y'all ever seen a train wreck in 0.3 times?
No.
It was quite literally. No, it was in slow motion.
It was.
It was like scene to scene. We're watching it like get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Like it was almost a slow train. It was slow and fast at the same time. What I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Yeah. When you see something fall and it's falling in slow motion, it was like that.
It felt like one thing after another was happening. The train wreck just kept getting worse and worse. It was so many casualties at the end.
But you know what it made me feel in a moment when they walked down the aisle and they were sitting at the little cocktail table having this argument? It made me feel like, Alexis, you should have just said no because we all know you wanted to say no. But
you high key, you a whack ass. You're just. I'm not gonna call it a B word because I respect y'all enough not to call her a B word. But she whack as hell. And
I mean, call her what it is.
And I do feel deeply that that is what it is. But I also I'm a real bitch, and I feel like I'm respectful enough of other people to kind of meet them where they at. So my feeling is this. You knew when you walked into this bitch, you didn't want to marry. Want to stay married.
1,000%.
You knew.
1,000%.
And high key, you whack as hell because what you thought you was going to do was give us the okie doke. Bitch, we've been watching this shit the whole motherfucking time. And yes, I did just curse and I'm sorry. But it's just like, I know I said I wasn't going to. I apologize. But y'all don't feel like we've been watching it the whole damn time.
Yeah, but this is the finesse. Like, she tried to finesse the audience too. This is her trying to finesse the audience. Like, girl, we know. Just say no. Just say no. Because all you was trying to do was, all you wanted to do was pull a Mirla, take it all the way to decision day, save face, say yes, get home and be like, okay, bye. That's all that was going to happen.
Now, let's be clear. Justin is annoying as hell. Okay? So I don't want to take that away from you, boo. He is annoying. But the way you gaslight is like something I've never seen. And it is scary.
It's scary.
It is frightening. The fact that, let's go back, because it's so many things to unpack here. They talk about being intimate. She immediately says, he asked, Pastor Kyle asked, how was it? Justin gives compliments. It was great. You know, it's been wonderful. She said,
yeah,
we got some things to work on. You funky dog head ass. Are you kidding me? Sex is such a fascinating thing because it's almost never good the first time around. Sex grows. It's intimacy. When intimacy grows, the sex gets better. You know what I mean? You could be doing basic ass sex and it's good, but if you're locked in with the person,
Caucasian.
Yeah, you could be doing basic Caucasian sex.
By far one of the best moments.
You know what I mean? And if you locked in with your human, it's still good sex. You know what I mean? And I feel like to say it's not good and not put the effort in to help it get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me and Joe, I like to ask questions like, I want to know what we can do. Is it where you need it to be? Do I need to put it up, my leg up to the 90 degree angle? Like, tell me, you know what I mean? And I feel like you can't criticize and not provide the tools.
That's because she had no intentions of improving anything. No. She did. This is all produced, all for the cameras, just going through the motions. You know what I mean? Just to have the conversation, just to appear to be having the conversation, to appear to be working through the relationship. We all knew this could have been over weeks ago, but we all knew that when you got to decision day, you wanted to say no.
But high key, they should have been over weeks ago.
They should have been over weeks ago. Yeah,
that's the motherfucking truth.
The giant tantrum of life about that damn dog.
Well, I mean, I get her being upset about her dog.
No. That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said the giant tantrum that she threw. I didn't say don't be upset. It is upsetting. I didn't say don't be upset. The way she dragged this out, like she walked in the house and she caught him on the bed with her mother. Like, that's how she dragged this thing out.
But so they get there. They don't get down the hill until they start another motherfucking argument.
I mean, just like...
They on the hill
10 feet away.
After she done emasculated this man.
Again, on national television. The one thing she is consistent.
Hello? Shout out to that. The one thing she is consistent. After she emasculates this man, I'm not even saying like if he a whack guy, like cool, right? But I still don't ever think there's any room to disrespect anybody.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like you have to be that person. Because he was never
disrespectful to you. Ever on the show.
On camera.
Ever.
You know what I mean? Who's to say what he did behind her? Because I probably would have called you a funky dog head. I probably would have called you that, but I'm also not a man. So, but I do feel like, watching this was very, very hard because you could see that they had issues that they needed help with, that they weren't receiving. I mean, I don't know if receiving help would have changed anything, to be honest. But
I think it would have helped them along a little bit for us to even think that they should say yes to decision day for time.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they say, I think we need more time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we all knew they didn't need more time, but that was because of the state of the relationship. But I think they could have been helped to the point where you got to decision day and it was like, okay, y'all should, with a little bit more time, who knows where y'all could be? You know what I mean?
True indeed. But this is my thing. So I just think she's terrible. I just think she is terrible.
And she tried to play like she wasn't. She was really just a black Alyssa.
But she is it's so sad because... It's so sad because people could be so beautiful and so ugly at the same time. And to watch this woman be herself in all of its undesirable ways. It's just really sad. And this is what these men be talking about. High key. When they be talking about these girls that they meeting, and I'm always like, I don't know no women like that. They talking about her. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's so many times. This is why I don't like Alexis. It's not the way she treat Justin, it's the way she treat women. And to me, if you're a woman and you dog other women out, you're not shit. The fact that you sat across from your friend, do y'all know when the girl walked in, walked in the door, hey sis, talking to Kristen, then turned around and gathered Mitch? Oh well, what did she say? Talking about leaving the door open?
She said something to the effect that she kept it going. She kept prying into that direction. And she kept going with the, well, I mean,
like,
is
do
that how
you
you
wanna
feel, Mitch? Is that really how you feel? Are you really into her like that? And that
this
was
somebody you just called sis. So for me, since y'all such fucking besties, and Kristen, this is how stupid she is. She can't pick girlfriends or men
at all.
And that's really just how. And I really, at first, I know a week or two back, I said I'm not. I don't think she's stupid. But the more I think about it, it's something ain't right there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't even pick good friends, because the truth of the matter is, Alexis watched everybody say whether or not they said yes or no on decision day, right or wrong.
She did.
And then egged every single person on, right or wrong.
Every single person, and was stalling to get to them.
Stalling, turned around, hey sister girl, then dogged her out.
Kept it going.
In front of everybody. Did you see Mitch's face?
Yeah. I saw everybody look at her like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? And the truth of the matter is, Mitch is not wrong, because when Mitch sat down for decision day, he said he no longer wanted to be married. Yeah. He had no obligation
at all, zero,
to be nice to her, to do anything, to move, nothing. He had no obligation to do nothing. Okay? And for you to turn around and then try to play him like he was wrong, even though you're doing the same shit you accusing him of.
Yeah.
You're literally being a person like, oh, well, maybe we can see what happened after decision day, even though I know I don't really want your ugly black. Ooh, I don't mean to call him Justin ugly, because I don't like calling people ugly. But the fact that you would even turn around and try to play Mitch like he was a problem, and all this time you're the motherfucker.
But what was disappointing to me is that this was the moment for anybody in the cast. Like, Nate gets a pass because Nate says his piece the most.
That's true. He gets a pass.
This was the moment for anybody in the cast to be like, Alexis, what are you doing? I would have had to in that moment be like, what are you doing, sis? What are you doing? What are you trying to do here? What are you doing? Male or woman at that point, any of them had full carte blanche to just be like, what are you doing, Alexis?
Imagine making a decision to get a divorce and you sitting up here antagonizing shit.
Other people. Picking them apart, and
it's just like a terrible, and I just wonder, and after this y'all gonna watch, she gonna get all the Fashion Nova ads and all of this. Watch, I already know what's gonna happen. And it's like, it's just so sad, because we quite literally watched her terrorize somebody on camera. I'm really trying to figure out why you drinking out of that cup.
Oh, because the sea snake drinks out of a chalice. Obviously.
Yo, he could not wait for me to ask him why he was drinking out of this cup.
I mean,
he thought about that answer because he knew I was going to say something.
It is the cup of the sea snake, the sea snake king.
Okay. Alexis she doubled down on not being shit this episode.
Yeah. And Ben
came, looked amazing like he always do. Morgan came,
looked a mess,
like she always do.
Everybody like she always do.
Hey, girl, you looking all sexy. You looking all good.
Yo, y'all do. I hope y'all don't be pumping y'all girlfriend. Be real to y'all girlfriends. I'm sorry. I hope y'all don't be doing that. Help them out. It doesn't benefit anybody to falsify this information that you're giving to them.
Why did it stress me out? First of all, it went on for like
oh my God. You would have thought Halle Berry walked in the room. Ooh, look at her. Ooh, she look. I mean, y'all didn't have to do that.
Y'all did not have to do that. Y'all did not have to do that.
So heavy.
The truth of the matter is, Ben always been the catch.
Out of that relationship, I mean, it ain't even close.
It's not even close. It's
but that make me think that Morgan just like girls.
Well, no, because that's not our business.
It is. I said
You're not supposed to talk about people like that. That's not nice. I don't like when people out people.
You out people all the time. You say he like boys. You said it on camera all the time. He like boys. You've said it 10 times. I don't even know why.
Do as I say, not as I do.
No, it don't work like that. I'm not your child. It do not work like that. You say it all the time. I mean it. Like, I really think that Morgan is not really here. I don't think
she's struggling with her sexuality.
I don't think Morgan was ever here to find a husband. I don't. I really don't.
Okay, so that sounds different to me. Even though I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But this the one who say what? I mean, anything out her mouth.
Yeah, but I'm also the one that fight. You don't be fighting, so then I gotta like
nobody.
Bust
and
up
you're
on somebody.
Get out of here.
You're not gonna call me a senior.
What's this?
Well, I wouldn't. I'm not fighting.
You are not fighting. Okay,
I'm calling the cops.
All right.
Okay.
As you
I'm
should.
calling the cops.
It's this mature state in life.
You want me to throw this drink in your face?
What did I call it the other day at the mall?
I actually had a really good time. You had a really good time with you the other day.
I don't remember what.
Because you had me. I was tickled.
I called it something else.
He kept coming at me, yo.
No, I was
a very young woman. But that
because she was trying to go to Lane Bryant or some shit. What was
enough is enough. Enough is enough.
What was the store?
Don't do me. Don't do me.
What was the store? I can't remember.
Banana Republic.
Oh, was it Banana Republic? But what did you call? You said they closed as a little. You said something like
sophisticated.
Oh, it was sophisticated. In your sophisticated years. How about that?
Oh, do not do me.
Oh, okay. We there. We are in those sophisticated years.
You ain't no good. I'm happy for those who stay together. What I'm most excited for, and I'm not lying, this is really short because we really just wanted to give y'all. First of all, we wanted y'all to see our costumes because they're amazing. Second thing,
Targaryens.
Period. The blacks is coming back.
They are.
The blacks is coming. Valerians. The blacks is coming back. The biggest thing for me is that next week we see Justin and
Nate
get into it.
Yeah, how about that? That was a little interesting to see that little.
But then to see Justin say that Nate hit on him, I don't like that.
But see, now Nate said, Justin said it. Justin is saying, I think Nate likes the boys. That's what he said.
Well, it don't matter because Alexis, Nate can like boys all day long. Alexis still ain't gonna pick your funny looking ass. Not. So there you go. And I don't fuck what nobody
hope they wasn't fighting over her. I pray to God.
I pray to God too. He got to be smarter than that. He got to be
that's
smarter
foolish,
than that.
Yeah.
And it's like, because my thing is, not only this girl done drug you through the mud.
On TV.
Yeah, Peter is little. You can't.
She said your stroke is weak. She said about anything. Like it's just gone so far.
It's too far. Even if at this point, the problem with talking about, but like, you get to a certain age where even if you sleep with somebody and it's weak, you don't even feel like you gotta mention it because you just at a certain age where it frowns upon you.
Yeah, like this is not something that you.
We don't feel bad. We don't feel like Justin is the problem. You were screwing him, sis.
We don't. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we old enough to know. So it's like, girl, bye.
That was weird.
It was weird and it was whack. And it's just a symptom of her whackness. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just whack.
I hope they're not fighting over her.
Basic AF. I hope not either.
I hope
they fighting because I don't want them to fight.
No, at all.
But the truth of the matter is, they could really get along. Justin is a Virgo and Nate is a Pisces. Virgos have very feminine energy and Pisces have very silently masculine energy. Very assertive energy. And where Justin may lack that, it can almost be not a dig on his masculinity that Nate acts a certain way, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when somebody trying you feel a certain way, and I think that Justin is going to feel a way because of that, because Nate doesn't have to beat his chest to be masculine. He just is masculine, even though, and I also think it's, you know what, I was going to...
No, say what you need to say.
Because I was thinking about Nate's friends, and I was thinking about...
because we talked about that earlier in the season.
Yeah.
We did.
But after getting to know Nate throughout the show, I think we could retract... I feel like we could retract the statements.
To a point.
Touche, my man.
Because we don't
know what we don't
exactly.
know.
Period.
Because y'all like to do things
in the dark,
strange things for a piece of change, and that ain't really none of our business. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking to who you are in this moment, and I'm saying that I don't think that there's something,
Yeah.
God bless.
We just don't know. So.
We don't know, and there's that. So I don't really have nothing else to say. I'm more excited for the reunion than I am Decision Day.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Decision Day was whack. We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Free Mitch, man.
So my question is,
free Mitch.
My question is, who on the reunion will be broken up? Who said yes on Decision Day? There's always one. There's always at least one.
No, I think Sasha and Nate will be cool. And
you don't think none of the yes couples, other than obviously Nate? Justin and
they broke up on camera.
They broke up on camera.
Bitch is so dumb.
She is toxic.
She is. I mean, she's so toxic. Sometimes I don't even want to watch the show because I don't want it to affect my relationship.
Yeah.
That's how I be feeling. Like I don't even want to talk about this shit because this shit is whack. And not again. Joe's gonna bleep out all the B words because I done landed them all after I done told you I wasn't gonna say it. But it really be turning my stomach, y'all. Like I really am one of those people that will apologize to somebody and then keep doing the same shit. This is.
I know.
No. He want me to throw this drink in his face.
To your point, I do think that all the couples that said yes on Decision Day, I'm almost certain that they're gonna still be together. As far as like Nate and Stasha and Lindy and Miguel. But it always is a surprise.
It always is a surprise.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, y'all don't even live together no more?
Yeah. But I'm hoping that Lindy and Miguel figures it out for the sake of me.
Which I think they will. I think they will, but the truth of the matter is, if there was a couple, I honestly, I think it would be them.
I kind of would have to second that, too. Because I think Nate and Stasha are mature enough to get through it.
I do, too.
Like, I think that they'll figure it out.
And I think Stasha, despite all of her quirks, I think she really wants Nate and she really wants to be married. She just don't know how to do it. But you know what, though?
Let me say this, and this is, we haven't seen a full clip, but in the clip of Justin and Nate talking to each other any old kind of way, I know people be saying out their man business. I'm fucking fighting with mine. If you stand up, you already know that.
Yeah, straight up.
If you stand up, I'm standing up. I'll bust a bottle over somebody here. I don't give a damn. So for her to kind of be sitting there almost kind of make me think they ain't together.
Oh, I didn't even think about it like that.
Because to me, if you stand up, I'm standing up.
But no, Stasha does strike me as I'm not riding with you like that. She strikes me as that.
Oh, so I'm a hood rat?
No.
I'm really not a hood rat, though.
You're just loyal.
I'm just really
Stasha don't strike. She strikes me as like, even when they was getting at Nate in the after party, she just still kind of like,
yeah,
come on, sis,
like
that's your man. That's your husband,
bro.
That's your husband.
You're not doing it to mine. It's just not happening. I don't give a damn how you feel about it.
I thought it was.
Maybe it's different. We different. Like, you stand up, I'm standing up. Yeah. Period. But if I'm pregnant, Joe is jumping in. Joe do not care.
Yeah, I really don't.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm riding. Like, it doesn't, and I hate to be like, I'm a ride, I am not, because I'm not dying. But if it's like on some stuff where like, I don't know who they got up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bump that. Like, you think you're going to raise up on mine, it's going to be something. And it's like, so when I saw that, I kind of was like,
But that's a good point. Well, let's pay attention to it.
All right, we're going to pay attention to that. But I'm going to shut my mouth. We got places to go. We running late. My wig feel like it's about to fall off. No, never mind. I'm lying. It's tight. I don't know why I feel like it's tight fine. Too. Is it tight?
It's tight.
Do you want me to loosen it up?
Like I could bang heads in this jump.
I made that, y'all.
Yeah, she made it.
So, yeah. Thanks for joining us. Happy Halloween. Do us a favor, bust down, tell us what you're going to be for Halloween.
Straight up.
Because we would love to know. We're going to Area 15 tonight.
Our second Halloween costume is on our social medias.
You can put it on our community.
Yeah, it was The Matrix, from The Matrix.
We hope you have a great Halloween, whether it's with your children or whomever. Bust in, or if you're not celebrating, we hope you have a good night in.
Lame.
No, don't do that. People don't celebrate for religious reasons.
Lame.
I want y'all to know he's the pastor son acting like this.
Hey, I'm religious, okay? No, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. My daddy is religious.
He would leave me.
And I would tell him straight up, Dad, you're a lame.
No.
But he's not.
But Halloween is fun.
I sent my parents our first.
Oh, you
They
did?
was hyped. And my dad said dope, literally.
Oh my God, he did say that.
I'm not even making it up.
He did. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Busty, tell us what you are, what you got the kids dressed up as. I love Halloween. I love to know those things.
Absolutely. Send us the pictures.
Yes. Send it. I love it.
Only the kids though. Don't put your big ass in the picture.
Though.
No, it don't.